The story of Cheuksin, the evil goddess of the latrine. Korean people have a series of gods that protect their homes, typically including housekeeper, earth god Cheuksin, fire god Jwangsin, door god Munsin, and even a goddess who protects the house. Latrine, called Cheuksin. Legend has it that once upon a time there was a poor couple who had 7 sons. The husband's name is Namsanbi, the wife's name is Cheuksin Buin. Cheuksin was a resourceful woman, telling her husband to use her little capital to buy some silk, to take to another village to exchange for more valuable grain, and then to take it to another village where the grain was more valuable. Sell a lot for money. Namsanbi listened to his wife's advice and drove a boat carrying expensive brocade to Odong village, making everyone passing by think he was a rich merchant. There was a greedy and cunning woman named Noeljide who tricked Namsanbi into living in her house, luring him into gambling and losing all his debts, then feeding Namsanbi raw rice from the dog's rice trough, until Namsanbi became blind. She was blind. Cheuksin Buin learned that Namsanbi had been deceived and rushed to Odong village to find her husband. But when he arrived, Cheuksin was tricked by Noeljide into falling into the ice lake and drowning. She still thought Namsanbi's family was very rich, so she disguised herself as Cheuksin and accompanied Namsanbi home. The 7 children of Namsanbi and Cheuksin Buin saw their parents returning and happily ran out to welcome them. Hiding his head and showing his tail, the youngest son, Nokdisangin, discovered that the woman was not his mother. Noeljide was very angry when she found out, pretended to be sick and asked her husband to feed her youngest child's liver to cure her illness. The children protected their youngest brother, exposed the cunning woman and forced her to hang herself in the bathroom. Speaking of the youngest child, Nokdisangin still misses her mother deeply. The boy and his brothers prayed to the supreme god Cheonjiwang so that he could bring his mother's remains to shore. Nokdisangin asked a crane to take him to the legendary field of Cheuksin to revive his mother. In the middle of the road, the crane ran out of food, and the boy even sacrificed his arm as food for the crane. When the crane landed in Cheuksin field, the god of the flower field, god Halakgunji, gave the boy his arm and then gave him 5 magic flowers in turn to revive the human's bones, flesh, blood, breath and soul. Mom. Moved by the sacred family story, the supreme god Cheonjiwang made his wife Cheuksin Buin the god of Jwangsin. Namsanbi's husband, because he was useless and harmful, became the god Japsin in charge of the cesspool. The 7 children also became the gods of the house. From the eldest son, Changje god of the east, Baekje god of the west, Jukje god of the south, Hukje god of the north, Wangje god of the center of the house. Dutmunwang the god of the back door, and especially the youngest son who accomplished the most victories had the honor of becoming Munsin the god of the front door. As for the evil Noeljide, because she hung herself in the bathroom, she was forever stuck there, becoming Cheuksin the evil god of latrines. Legend has it that she has messy hair and a sweet scent. She spent the whole month counting her hair, and only emerged from the toilet on 3 days, the 6th, 16th and 26th of the lunar calendar. On those days, people in some areas abstain from going to the toilet and make offerings to the goddess Cheuksin so that she won't drag children down the toilet. She really hates children because they kill them. Some people also believe that when entering the latrine, you must cough 3 times to report to the goddess, lest she think an intruder will touch you with dirty hair and cause a deadly disease. They also abstain from bringing things from the kitchen to the toilet and vice versa, not because of unhygienic conditions, but because of the bad relationship between the two goddesses Cheuksin and Cheuksin in the above story. Thank you for joining us for today's fairy tale. We hope these stories bring joy and meaning to your day. If you love our channel, please hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any exciting tales. Wishing you a good night and sweet dreams. See you in the next story.